Wendigo.
You said what?
They said he threw another pick.
Bro, Aaron Rodgers.
Bingo bang.
No, you know what's happened? He had to get up too early.
Facts.
This was night game, Aaron. He would have been straight.
In the first quarter, like, come on.
Wow.
All right. Yeah, Vikings getting to it, bro. All right, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. We got Young Dell in the building. We got It's Lit in the building. And we got AI Tony. And obviously your gracious host, myself. All right. Hopefully everyone's having a good morning, man, watching this early morning football game. I believe it's in London. So I'm sure they wilding out over there. It looks like the Vikings are doing their thing, man. This team's for real, guys. So might want to just put them on the side note because this team looks for real. So we're going to talk about the NFL today. I'm sure we all got picks that we're anxious to get out. We have a full slate today. We have a very profitable slate today. I think today's slate looks great. Yeah, man. I just want to do a quick recap of everyone. Just let everyone know who you are, where they can find you, like find your service if they want to buy it today, and yeah. So we're gonna start with AI Tony. Good morning, man. How'd you do yesterday in college football, man?
I really don't play college football. I got Lane Thomas for a home run, so that was good. I got a couple of hits. That's really it. I try to stay away from college football. It was so unpredictable. Yesterday, Vanderbilt beat Alabama, and that's why I stay away from college football because you never know. Anybody could show up any given Sunday. So
yeah, that's 100. That's 100%.
I'm good with that. But other than that, we're doing good over here. Thanks for having me on again. Appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. Absolutely. All right. It's Lit. How'd you do yesterday, man?
Yeah, likewise with Tone. I don't really touch college too much. I used to do college, but they took away props in Maryland over here. So yeah, y'all know I'm a props guy. So, but yesterday, Lindor, I made a mistake and put Lindor on my hit parlay again, and he was the last leg and sold my parlay again. It's literally 2 weeks in a row. I mean, two parlays in a row. Lindor done sold me.
Yeah.
So yeah, it wasn't the best day yesterday, but today's bounce back day. Yeah, catch me on Twitter or X or whatever, same as my display name. It's _lit24. My pinned tweet has a free 3-day trial for the service to the Discord to get the VIP pick. So check it out for sure.
Love it, man. Glad to have you back, man. You gave out some really good plays last week. I can't wait to see what you got for us this week, man. What'd you hit last week? You hit a huge play right out the gate for us.
The Mike Evans first TD.
Yep, Mike Evans' first touchdown. Yeah, we were heavy on Mike Evans. We all were. I believe even AI Tony said, "Let's take him for 2 touchdowns."
Yep.
Yeah, I got a little greedy. I should have taken him for 1, but that was if we would have taken him for 1, that would have cashed. 1. What we had? Baker Mayfield for 2, him for 2, and Bucky. That was we almost had that. So
don't forget our collab play too.
Yeah.
Our collab play, we made it to the last leg, remember?
Yeah, and then,
I know,
and then,
man.
And then you know who's selling right now.
Because I kind of talked AI Tony into it. I was like, bro, just put it in there. We need a couple safe plays.
You did. Yeah. That was supposed to be one of the safest ones. It's crazy.
Yeah, dude.
That's how it works, bro.
Negative 500 is crazy.
Yeah, minus 500. That's how it works, man. And if you guys watch my show a lot, you'll always hear me say We don't put 500 minus 500s and up into parlays. I
Yeah,
say it
not even
all the
one.
time, bro. And
Yep.
sure enough, that one right there, man. But yeah, we're going to hit it this week. We're going to do another collab play for y'all. This week we are one off last week of hitting a banger. All right, Young Dell. What's going on, man? How'd you do yesterday, bro?
I'm not gonna lie. Yesterday started off rough. I was gonna just not give out any more plays because I ain't start out strong. But baseball, night baseball or evening baseball came through. Hit two builders back to back and
Nice.
hit a college money line too. But yeah, you can find me at sharpduel.com/telldale, and it's me and another capper in there, and we've been killing it doing giveaways almost every day. So
All right, man. Perfect. It don't feel bad. I had an awful day yesterday. When I tell y'all college whooped my ass yesterday, I mean college whooped my ass yesterday.
It was a bad day.
Yeah, I couldn't hit the side of a wall with a beach ball, bro. It was just a really bad day. But today's a bounce back day for sure. The only play I did hit, it was a 2 unit play. It was a 2 unit play, and it was Georgia Tech. And I don't know if you guys seen how they covered that. Not, I had them 9.5. It was a missed field goal, is how they covered. So even that one, with 2 minutes left, it was a missed field goal, is how they covered. And yeah, even that was a sweat. So that's normally a good sign for me though, because that means my NFL day is going to be good. So I'm looking forward to it. All right. And you guys already know where to find me. I have a max bet today, by the way. I have a max bet today. And if anyone, I'll mention it later in the show as well. But you can get that play for $5. So if anyone's interested and you want the max play of the day, hit me up. It's in the 1 o'clock game slate. So start your day off right with a $5 banger, man. It's a max bet. And you guys know I don't give them out lightly. All right, so we're going to get started, man. Let's jump right into it, guys. We're going to hop right into the first game on the board today, and it's looking like it's going to be let me see what I got here. It's going to be the Ravens taking on the Bengals. I know you guys are ready for this game. So we got the Ravens coming in as a 2.5 point favorite here on the road. You got the Bengals. They are an underdog at home here, shockingly, with a total of 48.5. Locked up on both sides at a minus 110. You can catch the Bengals on the money line at a plus 114. You can catch the Ravens at a minus 135. I think we get value here. I really do. I think there's value on both sides of the board just because of bias, like recency bias. I think you're getting recency bias with the total. I think you're getting recency bias with the Bengals. I mean, we have two teams coming off of high scoring games, right? Making this total one of the higher ones on the board today. And I love the fact that the Bengals are coming into this game 1-3, and I love the fact that the Ravens are coming off of a high. I mean, it's a really good price for the Bengals here at home. We've seen the Bengals start to pick up their offense last week. Well, the last couple games they have, I can really see the Bengals defense coming in here and making some big stops, man. I think they're going to force turnovers. I think the Bengals are going to make some big stops. And y'all can't tell me this 2.5 don't look lovely with the Ravens. I'm all over the Bengals here. I think the Bengals win this game outright at home, man. Give me the Bengals in the jungle here. You get them at a plus 114. I'm all over it, man. Give me the Bengals. All right, AI Tony.
Yeah, I like that. It's definitely a toss up on this game. Baltimore has led up to the most receiving TDs to tight ends. I didn't have what's his name? Gesicki, whatever. He used to play on Miami. I didn't have him, but
Yeah,
I should have thrown
Gesicki.
Yeah, I should have definitely thrown him in. But I am running Derrick Henry anytime touchdown. But now that you said negative 500, I think he's at negative 200. So it might not even make sense to put him in there, but I got him in there just to boost my parlay a little bit. I got T. Higgins because he should have went last week. He's definitely going again. He's definitely going this week for anytime touchdown. And then me and Dell were talking about Derrick Henry. I didn't play him last week over 6.5, but I did bring him up. I am going to play him this week over 7.5 because, like you said, they're gonna crash the line and not let him run. So they're going to have to do screens to him. They're going to have to throw like short dumps to him outside from running because they're going to put 8 in the box. And they're going to try to stop Derrick Henry. They don't want to get run over like the other team last week got ran over. And then I think Chase Brown. I'm all Chase Brown. So pause. But definitely 12.5 receiving yards. I can see Chase Brown out the backfield, getting some yards, and it's a small line. So I put up a 4-leg parlay with those 4. That's what I got.
All right, I love it. I was actually leaning on. I'm glad you said something though, because I'm gonna stay away now. I was leaning Chase Brown under his receiving yards, just because he hasn't got it. I mean, he has not hit his receiving yards in the last 5 games, and I think they got him at what 13.5 is what I'm seeing on DraftKings.
Yes, 12.5. 12.5.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad you said something. I'm gonna stay away because it's only a matter of time, right? I mean,
Yep.
So I agree. If you're saying this is the game, I'm gonna ride with you on this one. All right, let's go to Lit. What you got for this game, man? Bengals versus the Ravens.
Since we already on Chase Brown, I was looking at his reception. I liked his reception line, so 2 was looking real easy. Let me see. I was gonna pull up the number for you.
And then Baltimore does give up the 9th most reception yards and TDs to run back. So it could be Moss or it could be Chase Brown. I don't know if Moss is still banged up, but that's why I'm leaning more towards Brown. But go ahead.
Yep, you're all good. But yeah, he's hit 3 of the last 4, the 2 receptions in this year so far. And if you go back to the straight last 10, he's hit 7 of the last 10. 1 second. I'm on Derrick Henry for the anytime touchdown. Like y'all said, the minus 210 kind of crazy, so he probably gonna go on an anytime touchdown parlay. Chase for 50 receiving yards. Love that. Love Chase's anytime touchdown as well. And then T. Higgins 40 receiving yards. I'm loving that. So yeah, it looks like I'm on the Bengals side as well as far as the props go. So
I love it, man. I love it. Love to hear it, dude. So you both are liking T. Higgins here today, right?
Yeah, he should have went off last week, but definitely.
All right.
Definitely.
All right, cool. Del, what do you got for us, man? We got the Bengals taking on the Ravens.
All right, see, I know I'm a Ravens guy, so I gotta rock with my team. So we're starting off here with Derrick Henry, 50 yards, 50 rushing yards. Since last week he had 199, so we're gonna lowball him this week. And then we're also going back to Zay Flowers for 25. Even though he had 10, we still got faked that he gonna bounce back this week.
Bounce back game.
Then T. Higgins, 25 receiving. And then Jamar Chase, 25, just to be safe. Like a little builder. You know they can all go off, but you want to be safe. Yeah.
I like it, man. I like it. I mean, I know these guys I know that players are going to play. They're going to pop out. I am a little worried about, some of the bigger props, only because I think that this game could probably shock the world here and be kind of a lower scoring game. And it's almost impossible to think that because, I mean, it is the Bengals and the Ravens going at it. I mean, we got 2 really good offenses with 2 really good QBs. So I don't know. We'll see what happens here, but sounds like the consensus is kind of Bengals a little bit here, along with some player props. All right. Anything else for this game you guys got?
No, probably Lamar for a rushing touchdown. We'll see.
Who?
Probably Lamar for a rushing touchdown.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. I love that. I love Lamar for a touchdown. That's a good one, man. All right. Yeah, I don't have many player props in this one for you guys, but I'm gonna give mostly sides today. I'm probably going to give the player props out in my Discord or something. But I do have a couple a couple plays, props written down for you guys today as well. All right, let's keep it moving, man. On to the next game. The next game we got, it looks like it's going to be the Browns taking on the Commanders. This is a 1:00 game. So we got the Browns coming in as a underdog on the road here at plus 130. They're getting 3 points. You got the Commanders laying 3 points at home at a minus 155 on the money line. You got a total of 44 here, favored to the under. The world's probably going to hate me for this one, but that's okay. I like the Browns here. I am on the underdog. You bet the Commanders will be a huge public play today. I'll put my bottom dollar on it that everyone loves the Commanders laying a field goal today against the Browns. How can't you, right? It looks like a damn layup. We just got to remember this Washington team, right? Sure, they've looked great. They have looked like seriously, they are some true contenders. They're very good. I like this team a lot, but I can't get there today with them. This is a great price for the Browns, man, and I can't get over it. This Browns defense is super underrated, and it's crazy because we're not even that far into the season. And before the season, everybody and their mom hyped up this Browns defense. It was one of the best defenses coming into the season, right? But now after their 1-3 start, and people are looking at that 1-3, all of a sudden this Browns team is cast to the side. They're not good. They have a bad defense. When that's not the case at all. People are just looking at that 1-3. They are still a very strong defense. They're holding teams to under 300 total yards per game. They only gave up more than 200 passing yards in one game so far this year. And personally, I think they have the best secondary in the entire league, the Browns. So I think here, I know Watson is not the greatest, right? He's not the greatest guy to watch. Like I get that. Watson is not great. But I think with this Browns defense and the world being on the Commanders and this looking like such a good number, I think this is a really good spot for the Browns to sneak in and grab themselves a road win here. I like the Browns. Give me the dog in this one, guys. All right, let's go to AI Tony.
Yeah, I'm with you on this one. Browns are definitely good. I didn't do too many props with Washington. Washington's secondary is horrible. So I went Amari Cooper, 55 yards receiving. And today, Jerry Jeudy will probably get his first touchdown as a Browns if he hasn't gotten one yet. And the only thing I got for Washington is really Jaden Daniels, because he's going to have to improvise and scramble and do a whole bunch of stuff against this defense. I really didn't touch too many players on Washington. That's my 3-leg for that game. And you can also do Amari Cooper anytime touchdown too, or first touchdown. That's what I got.
Love it, man. I love it. What do you got up there?
Who, me?
No,
as Tony said, Jerry Jeudy, I was literally on his screen. Like I was. Oh,
you got it up there. I was gonna say, go ahead, put it up.
I like the Jeudy call already. I like that.
Yeah.
But I'm big on Cooper. I'm so big on Cooper. I think this is gonna be a Coop game. Okay. I got Cooper 40 receiving yards, Cooper touchdown, Cooper 4 receptions.
Yep.
I think Watson can hit 175 passing yards. And I got one Commander. I just got Brian Robinson for 25. Their offense been looking like they've been spreading it well too. So it looked like it can go anywhere on that side. And the defense is pretty good, like we were saying. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with the Brown side. Cooper all day.
Yeah.
I think I might do it. I think we're gonna call this one early. Hold on, let me check real quick.
So you guys are liking Cooper here, and you think Jerry Judy's getting in the end zone?
Yep.
Okay.
Tone, you think Judy for the first touchdown?
No, I said Cooper first touchdown.
Okay,
Probably
cool.
Cooper first touchdown.
Okay, let's go
Judy
Cooper.
anytime touchdown.
All right, let's do it. I thought that was gonna be too chalky, but I'm with it. Let's run it.
All right. It's on. Let's hear from Young Dell, man. Young Dell, what you got for us, man?
All right, so I kind of got some of the same reads. I got Cooper for 25 receiving, Judy for 25 receiving. I don't think Jerome Ford was mentioned, but I got him for 25 rushing. And I also got B-Rod for 25 rushing yards. That's all I got.
All right. I like it, man.
Yeah.
I like it. So it sounds like Judy's a pretty big play here for us. I like it, bro. I like it. I mean, I'm with you guys here on Judy. I'm with you, and obviously, Cooper is a fantastic look. I think Cooper is probably the one that I would feel safer with getting in the end zone. But yeah, there's a lot you could do with this game. Personally, I got some I got some VIP action in this game when it comes to player props, man. So I do like it. I was going to take Watson under his passing yards today, but I was like, you know what, man? Because he has not gone over 215 passing yards at all. So it's coming. I'm going to stay away from that one. But yeah, man, I do like this game. I think the dog is barking pretty loud here, guys.
Yep.
All right. Anything else before we move on? All right, let's keep it pushing, man. We got the Bills taking on the Texans. We got the Bills taking on the Texans, guys. We got the Bills coming in as a what are they? Only a 1 point. They're a 1 point underdog here. 1 point underdog against the Texans. The Texans are at home laying 1 point. We got a total of 47.5 in this game. Looks like this looks like a field day for me. Because I'm a Bills guy this year. I love the Buffalo Bills. The line opened up at a 2.5. I believe the line opened up at a 2.5. I might be tripping. Let me go and look. So no, it didn't. It opened up at a 1. So look, this looks like a good spot for the Bills for me, but I'm gonna have to jump ship here. I'm gonna take Houston in this one, man. I think people will see the Bills in a pickle spot against Texans, and you know, we got to remember the Texans. This is a Texans team that almost lost to a Jaguars team that has no wins, right? The public sees that and they know that. So immediately the Bills are going to be an automatic public target here. I'm concerned that this road trip might be the trip that brings Buffalo back down to reality, right? Like this road trip is the trip that brings Buffalo back to reality and they need to center themselves. The Bills had a pretty soft schedule to start the year. But now they're kind of getting up there like teams against the Texans at home. I mean, the Texans at home been tough, man. Especially lately. Texans also have a really good defense, guys, that I think they could pressure Josh Allen a lot. And we all know when Josh Allen gets pressured, what happens? He cries, bro. So we got to watch that because I think the Texans are going to bring a lot of heat. I think they're really going to frustrate Josh Allen today, and it's going to ruin his game. I think Houston has a really good chance of winning this game outright, man. Well, they're favored, so yeah. So I like Houston here at home minus 118. That's where I'm at on this one, guys. Let's go to Young Dell first this time.
All right, so let me give some insight on the last game. The Ravens destroyed them in the run game. Derrick Henry went off, so I don't think the Bills really can put up a fight, especially since they're going against Nico Collins, who's a beast. He's going to get at least 60 receiving yards. Stephon Diggs, also like him for 25. And on the Bills side, I like James Cook to get 25 rushing yards, and that's all my reads for that game.
All right, I like it, man. I like it. I like the Cooks look. AI Tony, what you got for us, man?
So Houston has let up the 10th, I believe, in the most receptions to wide receivers. And I don't think Shakir is playing, right? I think he's out. So I think it's Coleman and it's Mac Hollins. So don't hate me on this one, but I did put Mac Hollins for 40 yards receiving. You could do 25 because I believe his line is like 25. I did like a little juiced up parlay 3-leg on this one. So I think it's gonna be a Mac Hollins day because Coleman dropped the pass the last game, and I'm just fuck Coleman. I don't want to deal with him anymore. So I'm going
you and everyone else.
Yeah, I can't stand with it. So it's gonna be Mac Hollins day today. I got him for 40 yards. You could do it less. You could do 25. I think he's probably going to be.
He's set at 25 and a half, I believe.
Yeah. I did a little juice. I think he's gonna get a couple yards this game. I think a 40 might be pushing it, but
he's due. He's due.
Yeah,
he has not hit. He has not hit it yet.
Yep.
So
I think this will be the game. Like I said, they're 10th in giving wide receivers yardage, and then like you said, Josh Allen is going to be pressured a lot. So that means he is going to be running a lot. So I got Josh Allen anytime touchdown. And then I know everyone's high on Nico Collins and Stephon Diggs, but please don't forget about Tank Dell. So I got Tank Dell anytime touchdown. That's my 3-legger. It's a plus 1,747. So if you want a 3-legger like lotto that you're not going to put a lot of money on, you could run these 3: Josh Allen, Tank Dell, and Mac Hollins for 40, or you could just do Mac Hollins for 25, like I said. But those are the 3 props I'm running from the data I got.
All right. Go ahead. Go ahead, Duh.
What about Curtis Samuel?
Dude.
Yeah,
Dude,
right.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
Right.
I like it, bro. I mean, what is he at, dude? Because I'm worried. They might have him up there. Anything over 35, I can't touch.
Yeah, that's why I did
looking
Mac
now,
Hollins at 40,
34 and a
like
half.
a 300 and something Mac Hollins at 40. Like, that's a juiced line. I don't know what let me see what Samuel's at right now.
That's Samuel, man. He has not gone over 35 yards yet this year.
Yeah, let's see.
And what about
his last
Kincaid?
5 games, he has not.
Yeah, Houston does let up a lot of receptions to tight ends and receiving yards to tight ends.
They do. I would look at Samuel's receptions more than his receiving, but that's up to you. I mean, I do like that look though. I do think we could get Samuel somewhere in there.
At 34.5, you could probably get him at 25 and you'll probably charge that. 34.5 if Houston like let off a like missed coverage or something, he could get that. He could get 34.5.
Yep. All right. Looks like we got it's lit. What you got for this one, man? We got the Bills and Texans.
Dalton Schultz, 2 receptions, a little builder leg. If you want to throw that in a regular lay, you can go up to the 3 receptions at minus 146. What was I going to tell you? Hold on. Yeah, they rank 20th in receptions allowed to the tight end as well, and he's been getting his targets. He just, for some reason, hasn't been catching a lot of them, but he's been the 2 he's hit in 9 of the last 10. 3 is a little more iffy. That's why I ran with the 2, but I feel like he can get 3. Josh Allen, 25 rushing yards, because like y'all said, he's going to get pressured. I see it happening as well. And let me get some stats on that. Yeah, he's 50-50 in the last 4 games for this season, but they also give up, they rank 22nd in rushing yards allowed to the QB position. So that along with him getting pressured, I definitely could see him getting that 25. Nico Collins, why not? I mean, he's like Dale said, he's a beast. 50 receiving yards, I think that's easy money for him. Not the best matchup, but like we said, he's looking matchup proof right now. He's looking like, yeah, it doesn't matter. Stephon Diggs, 4 receptions, and I gotta throw him in the touchdown against the Bills. Like we got to. Somebody got to play him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the wide receivers. Not to cut you off, but on Houston.
No, you did.
Today.
Right. Right. And yeah, I'm with you on Dale. I had Tank Dale for 3 receptions.
Nice.
All right. So what does the consensus come to on this one? There's a lot given out on that one. I think the consensus is it's sounding like we all agree that Allen's going to get pressured here.
Yep.
So Allen getting pressured in the pocket means one of two things. Okay, Allen's going to fumble, or Allen's going to run his ass off. So, what do you guys like more?
Both. We mess around and get both.
Yeah, facts, big facts.
Yeah, you should do. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do a Houston touchdown. Now that the Minnesota inspired me, I think I'm gonna do a Houston anytime touchdown. Because now you say he's gonna fumble
for defense.
Yeah, I haven't done a defensive play. I haven't done a defensive touchdown all year.
I mean, I like it. I definitely do like it. I'm trying to find where we can get. I want to see just where Allen's fumble would be. Allen the fumble, right? Bills Texans record a sack.
Be on the defense.
Could look.
Yeah, to be on the defensive prop.
Yeah.
No, I got nothing. I got sacked. That's it.
Yeah, I don't see a fumble prop. Maybe it'll be on passing props.
You know what I'm gonna do too? Whatchamacallit inspired me. Was that you, Lit, that said about Schultz?
Yeah, Schultz. Yep.
All right, I'm gonna do Houston defense, and I'm gonna do Schultz anytime touchdown.
All right. So maybe. So Allen has not thrown an interception in his last 6 games. That's why I'm not trying to look at his interceptions. I want to find his fumble. I really do think Allen is going to get sacked and give up a fumble today somehow. Maybe we find a sack prop, maybe something like that. I'm going to come back to it. What is the consensus on this game though? What'd you guys get out of it?
Definitely Houston.
Houston?
Yep.
All right, cool. I'm trying to give like a main, because we give out a lot of picks going through the games. I'm trying to give like a main play to like the listeners. You know what I mean? That like we all collectively kind of came together on throughout the every game breakdown. What we are going to do another consensus parlay at the end of the show like we did last week. Obviously, this week it's only going to be 4 legs. Last week it was 7, right? Or 6.
Yep.
And we missed by 1 leg, so we're smacking that bitch this time. All right.
Quick update. It's 17-0.
Yeah, they blowing me. Oh my gosh, they blowing me.
Yeah, bro, it's done.
Yeah.
And if you want a quick lotto for that game, I'm gonna do Allen, Schultz, and Houston B.
I love it. All right, on to the next, man. We're still in the 1 o'clock slate. We got the Carolina Panthers taking on the Bears, man. So we got the Panthers getting 4 points in this game. We got the Bears laying 4 points at home. We got a total of 40 here. It's slightly favored to the over. You got the Panthers at a plus 160, and we got the Bears as a minus 192. Guys, you got to give me the Bears in this one, man. Honestly, the Bears, won, sure, but they were really, they weren't. Were the Bears really that good? Like, their offense is very questionable to me, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the Bears' defense is solid. I give them that. But this offense is where the problem lies for me. I don't know. I like what I've seen from Dalton. Honestly, guys, I think the Panthers have something going. Even in the games they're losing now, they are still they're still putting up points, man. Okay? And I have a problem with this Bears being able to figure it out. I mean, I don't feel comfortable laying more than a field goal with the Bears. Plain and simple. I don't care how they're playing. The Panthers look much better with Dalton under center. I know it's not an easy back, but betting this game, period, is not easy. I think you're getting points with the better, and I know it sounds crazy, with the better offense. Give me the Panthers here. I think they do enough to stay in this game. Laying a touchdown, laying a field goal or more with the Bears right now, even at home, is crazy to me. I can't do it, man. So, not my favorite game on the board, guys, but you got to give me the Panthers in this one, plus the 4 here. All right, let's go to AI Tony.
Yeah, this game, I'm Carolina does look good. Not gonna lie, but they're still Carolina, and they still need a lot of work. Don't care what quarterback is behind there. So the one prop that I got Carolina has allowed the third most reception TD. So I got Keenan Allen for a TD. I got also Keenan Allen for +3 receptions. Staying with the Bears, I'm gonna go with you last week with DeAndre Swift. So I did a first quarter rushing yards for DeAndre Swift over 11.5 against this Carolina defense. I believe he should definitely get that in the first quarter. Hopefully, if not, you could do alternate and just do 5 yards. But they're heavy on the run in Chicago. I also did my boy Roscoe Johnson for over 25 alternate yards for the entire game. Carolina has given up the most rushing yards to running backs, so I think it's going to be DeAndre Swift and Roscoe Johnson day today. And I also did Xavier Leggett. I didn't know he existed till last week, so with Dalton under the center, I think he should be able to get at least 25 yards receiving against that Chicago defense. And that's a nice little 4-legger for you if you want to alternate, change it as you will. But that's what I got.
I love it, dude. I absolutely love Deontay Johnson today.
Yep.
Anytime touchdown, bro. And the 61.5 receiving yards right now, I think is a compared to the production he's been putting out since Dalton's come in as center. Come on, bro. He's averaged 85 yards a game since Dalton came in for his last 2 or 3 games. I mean, I'm telling at least his last 2 games, I know for a fact my man has hit 80 plus receiving yards. I know that.
And you
So
could do it.
go ahead.
No, I say he could do it. He could do it.
Yeah, and they got him at 61. Is what I'm saying. I think it's a gift. Give me Deontay Johnson over his receiving yards. I absolutely love it. And one thing where we see Deontay Johnson kick up at is on the road. 3 of his last 4 road games, he scored a touchdown. So I am all over Deontay Johnson in this game today. I love it, man. Love it, AI Tony. All right, let's go
Well,
to
actually, I was talking about Roscoe Johnson, the running back.
oh, I thought you were talking about
You're
Deontay Johnson.
Yeah,
Oh
no, I'm talking
shit.
about Roscoe Johnson. So I think the both
Oh.
running backs in Chicago are going to have a good day. But no,
Oh,
Johnson
yeah,
is
no,
good.
I'm on Deontay Johnson.
Yeah,
I love
Deontay's good.
Deontay Johnson today. All right, well, don't listen, guys. One of the Johnsons are going to hit. All right, let's
Yeah,
just leave it
thank
at that. We'll both be right. We just said Johnson, so that's all. All right, let's go to Young Dell, man. Young Dell, what you got for us, bro?
All right, so this game, I only like the Panthers to win. I don't really like any of the props because it's like a toss up.
Okay.
But I also did find this prop for you for last game. They got Houston to record 5 sacks, 6 sacks, and 7 sacks against the Bills.
Damn. And I know that's good money, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, 5 sacks is only plus 850. Still not too bad.
That's a
pretty
lot.
good.
That's a lot of sacks, boy.
6 sacks is 2,100, and 7 sacks is 4,900.
Wow.
Sheesh.
So I don't know how many sacks
Yeah, that's a lot.
y'all think.
If anything, I would take the 5, but
Yeah.
that's a lot of sacks. I like it though. It's good value, man. I think it could happen, honestly. All right, let's go to it's lit, man.
All right, so we start with Chuba Hubbard. I like his rushing yards. We can go 50. That's a minus 220. They rank 19th in rushing yards allowed, and he's been crushing that line. Hit 7 of the last 10. Keenan Allen, 3 receptions. Cole Kmet, 2 receptions. I like DeAndre Swift for 15 receiving yards. He's been getting like a ton of targets, and they give up, I think it was 19th, 18th. They rank 18th in receiving yards given up to the running back. Deontay Johnson, 100%.
Yeah.
Got him for 50 receiving yards and definitely running the anytime touchdown. Yeah, I think I hit all of them. Yeah, that's all of them.
Love it, man.
Yeah.
All right, love it. Appreciate you, bro. All right, so it looks like we all have a bit of a consensus here on the Panthers, right? So it looks like the Panthers are pretty much the consensus here, and we're a little disoriented on props in this game, but it is a very tough game. It is a very tough game. All right, let's keep it moving, man. We're rolling through this. We're going to make really good time here. We got the Colts taking on the Jaguars. So we got the Colts taking on the Jaguars here. We got the Colts coming in as a 3.5 point underdog. Really, really scratched my head on this one. I was kind of confused at first when I seen this earlier in the week. But after some research, as we do, you kind of understand why. There's a lot of narratives in this game and a lot that goes into it. So we got the Colts as an underdog here at plus 154 on the road. You got the Jaguars laying 3.5 at a minus 185, and we got a total of 45.5. So this is another divisional rivalry, right? I mean, we got a couple of them today. And honestly, if you look, the Jags have absolutely dominated this series, right? So the last 18 games, y'all, last 18 games, the Jaguars are 14-2-2 against the spread versus the Colts. And they dominate the series at home as well. I mean, that's as much as I need to know. Sometimes the Colts defense is not good. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. This Colts defense is not good. I don't trust their defense. I think we find a couple guys on the Jaguars that are absolutely going to feast today. And I think the Jags can slowly but surely rip apart this Colts defense. And I think that's exactly what they're going to do. Sometimes a team just has another team's number, and I think that's the case here, and why we get this very confusing line for the Jaguars, right? Jaguars aren't going to just keep losing, and I can't see a better spot for them to get right than on their home field, going against a team that they historically have owned. So give me the Jags here. I'll lay 2.5, buy it down. I'll lay the field goal. I'll lay 2.5 here. And hopefully you guys have some good props in this one for the Jaguars side. I'm really interested to hear what you guys got. Let's start off with It's Lit, man. What you got for us, bro?
So I got Christian Kirk, of course, getting a ton of targets. And they give you the ranking again. They rank 23rd in receiving yards against the wide receiver. So I'm running with Kirk. We can go 40 receiving yards at minus 200. I'm scared, but I'm probably still gonna run it. Travis Etienne, his receiving yards, I think his line was at 15. No, it's at 17.5. But yeah, I can take that. But only reason I'm scared is because they gave him one target last game. But it was a bad game all around for T-Law and everybody. So I think they can bounce back, like you said, for this game. And then I like for a touchdown, I like Gabe. I think I'm gonna run Gabe Davis today as a little sneaky one. Gabe Davis for a touchdown, and I think we can run his receiving yards. Let me see his line, 33. I think we can take him for 25. 25 receiving yards at minus 194.
All right, I like it, man. I think he was talking about last game, but someone said old people don't belong in the NFL. I'm pretty sure that comment was for the last game.
It
Yeah.
Hey,
got to
by
be
the
for
way, man,
A-Rod.
we got 222 people in here, man. If you guys can share the space, if you're on Twitter, please share. If you're on YouTube, please hit the like button and please go subscribe to the Outlet Sports Ventures. Just type it in your YouTube, the Outlet Sports Ventures, and subscribe to my YouTube. Last time, guys, we had like 800 people in here, and we tried to do a giveaway, and none of these guys got any new followers really, and no one subscribed to the YouTube, so we kind of canned the giveaway. I mean, it's free, guys. We're up here giving you all our time. It's free. Go subscribe. Give every speaker up here a follow. It takes 2 seconds of your time, and we're going to make y'all some money, man. It's a give and give here.
Yep.
All right, let's go to Young Dell. Young Dell, what you got for this game, man?
All right, so this game I'm heavy on Brian Thomas Jr. to get 40 receiving yards, even though I think he can get 60. I like Michael Pittman Jr. to get 25 plus, and then Christian Kirk 25 plus.
Love it, man. I'm loving all this Kirk love. I think you guys are right on the right path with that. Especially they got my man's at a plus 205 for an anytime touchdown today. Sheesh. All right, AI Tony, man, what you got?
Yeah, I had Kirk last week, but I didn't take him this week. And also, when I was doing my picks yesterday, a lot of the Colts players weren't coming up, and I think it was only like Pittman, so I would do Pittman. But I'm very heavy Jags. I did another first quarter rushing yards for my boy Tank. I think he's gonna get 4.5 in the first quarter. Then with it's lit, I did Gabe Davis for 2 receptions. He's definitely gonna get some targets. ETN for 25 yards rushing, and I also did Travis Lawrence for 1 passing touchdown. Like you said, they own the Colts, so I went heavy on Jags. You really couldn't pick anybody, but I just went with the safest picks, and I went with those 4. I do like Mo Collins for receptions or yards, but they didn't have him up. That was gonna be my like sneaky pick to boost the odds on this, but it wasn't up. Maybe it'll be up this morning. I could add it in. But Pittman and Mo is probably the only Colts I was gonna stay on. I know JT's hurt and he might not play. I forgot who they have in. I think it's Troy something for their running back. But I'm just gonna stick with all Jags this game and maybe Pittman. That's really it. That's all I got.
Yeah, I'm with you. All right, so it sounds like we all got a consensus here on the Jags in this one. I personally am sticking with Jags props as well here. I I really love the Christian Kirk touchdown. I mean, he's scored a touchdown in 3 of his last 4 games against the Colts. I think you could look at his receptions as well. I think he will get targeted this game. And I do think I think he finds the back of the end zone. So I'm with you guys on that one, and I definitely like the Jaguars here as well. All right. Next game we got, man. It looks like we are looking at the Dolphins taking on the Patriots here. So we got the Dolphins coming in at a minus 122. You got the Patriots at a plus 102 at home here. You're only laying 1.5 with the Dolphins in this game. And the total is one of the lowest totals on the board for good reason. It's set at a 36, locked up on both sides here. I mean, both offenses have really had, right? Like both offenses have really had uh trouble. They have issues, man, all around the board. I'm talking injuries, I'm talking offensive paralysis. I mean, these guys just simply cannot get anything going for either team, man. Uh and just the quality of play is not there. I mean, we'll start with the O line. The O line for this Patriots team. It is disgusting. They gave up 13 sacks, bro. Last 2 games, they have given up 13 sacks in their last 2 games. And I don't care if you're a good quarterback or not, you're not getting anything off when your O-line is not giving you time in the pocket. And you're not going to put up any yards. Now we'll start with Miami. Miami, yes, I think Miami has the better playmakers. I think Miami has the better chance of, getting something going. But it falls on their coaching here. They have so many. How many times have we seen Miami throw these little ass screens that get shut down right away? I mean, they get completely dudded before the ball's even in the guy's hand. They're shut down. Um, and then let's talk about Hill. Where is Hill at? You got one of the fastest wide receivers in the game. And if you're not passing him the ball, when you are passing him the ball, Hundley is overthrowing this guy by 3 yards. I mean, they can't seem to figure out how to make this team click. And in my personal opinion, it ain't that I have a grudge against McDaniels. I don't know the guy. I don't care. I call it how I see it. He is not a good coach. All of this falls on McDaniels not being a good coach. You got to find a way to make your team work. You got the weapons, bro. You got the weapons. You just can't do it because you don't know what you're doing. And that's what it is. We have seen some of the worst play calling coming out of Miami that I've seen in NFL in a long time, bro. And that's their problem. I like the under here. I don't think we get any offense out of either one of these teams at all today. Um, I know it's a low total, but guys, like I said, it's low for a reason. Give me the under here. I mean, I just can't see either one of these teams getting anything going at all. All right, AI Tony, what you got?
Yeah, I'm with you 100%. That's why I didn't even bet this game. I think Mostert is coming back, and you got a chain, Devon A chain. I think that him for anytime touchdown is really all I have from that entire game. Like you said, I don't trust Huntley. I just don't like this game. New England burnt me. I think the Monday night game. So I know everyone's like Stevenson for a touchdown and blah blah. I'm staying far away from this game. I'm not donating to it. Like I said, a chain and maybe Mozart for anytime touchdown you could do. Like you said, the offense isn't going anywhere. You could do some receptions out of the backfield. I think I did a lotto with Hill for 7, but I don't think he's gonna even get that unless they do some gimmicky plays and actually get him the ball. But those are the only 2 props I got from that game. I don't trust New England. I don't trust Miami, and that's really it.
Yep, I'm with you, man. I don't trust them neither, bro, at all. I mean, it's hard to trust either one of these teams. I do like Sly for his field goals today. Over 1.5 at a -125. We are going to see. I think the Miami has more of a chance of making. Like I said, they got the playmakers, right? So I rather look at New England, moving the ball down the field, but they're not going to get anything going in the end zone or red zone. I think we see a lot of field goals from the Patriots today. Um, I think this is a really good good price for Sly at a 1.5 at a -125. I'm not going to pass that up, man. So give me Joey over 1.5 field goals today. I think it's a layup. All right, let's go to it's lit, man. What you got for this one? We got the Miami Dolphins going up against the who are they playing? Going up against the Patriots.
Yucky. I don't like it at all. I'll do one donation. I got one donation for everybody here. And it's gonna be a wild one. We're gonna take Odell Beckham for a touchdown.
Stop.
That's all we're doing.
Stop
That's all
the
we're
show.
doing here. All right.
Stop
That's
the
all
show.
we're doing. Plus 850. That's all we're doing here.
Got it. I'm logging out.
I think my man
that's
just
all I
said
got.
it. My boy in the comments just said it. Here it is. Hold on, let's see. Where's it at? Is it up? Yeah, there it is.
Oh,
He's not that old. We go.
Yo, I'm gonna donate with you. I'm gonna donate with you. I'm donating.
Let's do it.
You got him for anytime touchdown?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm
$100.
donating with you.
Just
I'm here.
just one donation for that game. That's
Yep,
it.
I'm with you.
Nothing crazy.
I'm gonna do him first touchdown too.
Holy shit. The odds probably are dumb.
Has he scored yet this year? No, right? All right. Yeah, that's a tough one. All right. Let's go to Young Dell.
So I don't have any props for this game. This is like the Bears game. I ain't really like anything.
Yep.
But if I was to bet something, I would lean Jalen Waddle
All
because
right, I like it.
Hill ain't been coming through.
Yeah.
He's
Hill,
been a
I mean
quiet one
Waddle.
also this year.
Yeah, Waddle.
I like it, man.
He might go for 2.
All right, I'm gonna probably do that. I got Odell and I got Waddle for 2. Let's go.
All right, that's what the guy in the comments said. The Lions. Then he said, "I'll put him to get 2." Talking about Beckham.
Oh, Beckham for 2? Wow.
That's who I'm pretty sure the guy in the comments was talking about.
All right, let's try that. I'm gonna do Waddle and Beckham for 2.
Yeah, that shit paying
Donation,
nice.
donating to the cause.
Hey, Jets scored.
By the way, Odell for 2 is 1,400.
Sheesh.
Just FYI.
Sheesh. All right.
14,000.
Next game we got, that's an ugly game, man. That's a really ugly game. Next game we got the Cardinals taking on the 49ers, man. So we got the Cardinals coming in. Let me see here. Cardinals look like they're at a +7.5 here. Am I reading that right? Yeah, so the Cardinals are a pretty big underdog in this game, guys. At a +7.5, where the 49ers are at home, laying 7.5. We got a total of 49 in this game. Total of 49 in this game. This is not my favorite game. I actually got a little bit of an, you know, I think this spread is a little much, getting 7.5. It hasn't really moved at all yet. Um, I kind of feel like they're kind of baiting us into taking the Cardinals here. I mean, because it's a lot of points, man. The 49ers are, slowly getting some players back from injury. And we know what this 49ers team can do, you know, especially when they're fully healthy. The Cardinals, they have not really looked great on either side of the ball, to be quite honest. I'm looking at their stats now. Yeah, man, you look at their last 2 weeks stats and they just look not good at all. The offense has just been simply they have a very limited passing game, very one-dimensional offense from this Cardinals team, man. And you know, honestly, I think the every way possible, the 49ers are just a more physical team when it comes to defense, offense. I do think that the Cardinals have given up 30 plus points in 2 of their first 4 games. And the one thing we really need to look at here is the one thing I've noticed so far about the Cardinals, they cannot stop the run. They cannot stop the run, guys. So think about that when you're looking at your props in this game. The 49ers have won 4 straight games against the Cardinals. They've covered double digits in every single one of those games. So look, I kind of feel like with the injuries on the Cardinal, I mean on San Fran, people are going to be looking at the Cardinals here at such a big number, but there's a lot more that goes into this game that you don't see right away. I'm expecting 49ers to win this game by at least 10, if not 14. I think you go ladder this up a little bit. They're giving you a 7.5. The line has not budged. You got to give me the 49ers here in a big way, man. Let's go to AI Tony.
Yeah, I'm with you with this one. Definitely all heavy 49ers on my props. Jordan Mason, definitely anytime touchdown. He could do 60. You could probably ladder his rushing. And you're right, the Cardinals is one-dimensional. Once they lock down Marvis Harrison Jr., Connor their front line will just stop the run on 49ers. So I don't see really Connor doing too much. I got Debo for 25 yards receiving. You can really go with anyone on the 49ers offense for their like receiving yards. And I did do James Conner under 2.5 receptions. He hasn't hit three receptions, I think in like 3 or 4 games. And the 49ers defense is just really that good. So that's the form running. You could go heavy on the run on 49ers and receiving on this game. And I would stay away from anyone from on the Cardinals. You could probably do Harrison. Like I said, Harrison and Connor is probably your only picks if you really want to pick anyone on Arizona. But that's just my thought. So that's the 4 legs I'm running.
All right, I like it, man. I like it. Yeah, I mean, this Cardinals team is very just. Look, man, when you're going up against a decent defense like that, and you're a team that is super easy to, you're a team that's super easy to figure out. It's not hard to beat you at all. And the 49ers are going to come in here and know exactly what they got to do to execute this game. And if you give them that big of an advantage, I mean, this offense is just going to shit on you, especially if you give them the advantage of running the ball. This is just what this team is, man. This San Fran team, their defense is physical. And if you're giving them the ability to get in the trenches with you, you're in trouble. And that's exactly what I see happening here. Young Dell, what you got for us, man?
All right, so I'm with AI with Jordan Mason. I like Jordan Mason, rushing yards, and I also like Debo.
Yep.
I don't know if I like Ayuk this week, but
Yeah.
that's the only 2 people I like from that game.
All right, I like it, man. I like it. Let me see here. You want to see what else is really, really telling too, guys? Why I think you should ladder Jordan Mason's yards up. His anytime touchdown, y'all, is at a minus 225 today.
Yep.
Fucking disgusting. All right, it's lit. What you got?
Common legs again. Some legs in common. Jordan Mason, 60 rushing. I like Brock Purdy, 225 passing yards. I think I have to go back to Jawan Jennings. I know they got people back and everything, but he was playing too good for him to just completely lose a role. I think he should get some play still. So I got him for 25 to be a little safe. I like George Kittle for 25 receiving yards as well. And I'm with y'all on the Mason touchdown. But yeah, the odds are pretty buns. We'll probably have to run that with Henry and probably 2 other running backs that I could probably find some value in.
All right. So we got the dude from the Lions Den. Is he likes the Cardinals money line. He's saying it's the play of the day for him. I mean, I wish you luck, bro. I do. I wish you luck. I can't see it. I personally can't see it. This Cardinals team is just very easy to figure out. And I'm not an NFL coach, so who knows, man? Who knows? All right. Let's keep it moving. I think Mason today is a really strong look, man. They probably have him up around 90 rushing or whatever he's at. Take him for 100. I mean, I don't think he's got less than 100 yards this year. I have not seen him get less than 100 yards this year. So I think that's a pretty good look. All right, let's keep it moving, man. Looks like we got is it the Broncos? Yup, we got the Raiders and the Broncos, man. We got the Raiders taking on the Broncos. You got the Raiders at a plus 124 here. You got Denver minus 148 at home. You're laying 2.5 points with the Broncos. We got a total of 36 in this game, guys. Total of 36. Not the prettiest game. I mean, when you first look at this game, it looks pretty clean cut. I mean, the Broncos at home look like the obvious play here, and I think that's exactly what I'm gonna do, man. I think I'm gonna go with the horses here. Both teams are coming off wins last week. But neither one of their wins were impressive to me. Okay. Denver I think they only got 186 total yards, where Las Vegas got bro, that if you've ever watched a game where the calls benefited a team more than the fucking Raiders last week, then you need to let me know, because man, they got some very, very questionable holding calls to get their win. If you ask me, I think the refs helped them get that win 100%. I don't care what no one says. That's what it looked like to me. The Broncos have been in every game they have played so far. This is a tough team. They're not easy to beat. And they love playing in close games. And it doesn't matter who they play. Really good team, really bad team. It doesn't matter. Broncos will keep the game close. Even if they're supposed to blow a team out the water, they'll find a way to keep it close. So I'm expecting that here. Look, Denver's offense is not impressive at all. Okay, it's not. It's not impressive at all. But they have a pretty good defense, man. And you know, I don't know if they're going to. I don't know if the Raiders are going to be able to keep up. Let me see here. I'm trying to see what they have done. So they've allowed a total of 29 points in their last 3 games. And they face a Las Vegas team that really don't have a great offense to begin with. So 29 points in their last 3 games is what Denver has gave up. And now they're playing a Vegas team that already don't really have a good passing attack, rushing attack, all around bad offense, period. We got another 36 here. Give me the Raiders team total under in this one. And I'm going to go ahead and take the Broncos on the money line at a minus 148 here. All right, let's go to Young Dell.
All right, so I don't have any player props for this game. But I'll just give y'all an update on the Vikings game. CJ Ham scored a touchdown before half. I don't know who he is, but
He found the end zone.
Yeah, I think Aaron Jones got injured, so then he came in. I think
Yeah, I think that he used to be their fullback, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I don't think anyone betted on CJ Ham.
No. 1,000.
Someone did.
I
That
was
ticket
about to say
will
it's gonna
pop
be
up
some
somewhere.
random ticket.
Yeah.
Yep, it's gonna be a random ticket.
Yeah.
And it's
Just
gonna
so
be fucking around
happens
and be
the dude
paired
put
with like the.
just so happens the dude put 1,800 on it too.
Yeah.
Like, it's
And then
fucking
paired it with the
crazy.
exact score of the game or some shit.
Exactly.
Something
Yup.
wild.
Like, bro, Photoshop is a
Yeah.
motherfucker, bro. People be getting creative as hell. Like these books or these like betting sites that be putting that shit out. You're like, bro, there ain't no fucking way. Like, all right. Appreciate that, Young Dell. Lit, what you got for us, man?
Likewise with Dell, I took nothing really from this game. I might, if I did anything, would probably be Cortland Sutton for 25 receiving yards, and possibly an anytime touchdown. But yeah, I'm probably gonna stay away from the game for
All
props.
right.
Yeah.
Fair enough. It's an ugly game. I completely understand. This is definitely not your game where you want to look at player props, maybe unders. All right, let's go to AI Tony. What you got?
Yeah, so this one is on my YouTube. This is one of the picks that I did for my YouTube this week. Stayed mostly Broncos. I got Cortland Sutton for anytime touchdown. I have Javon Williams for 2 receptions. He's been averaging 2 receptions, and he's like Bo Nix's like outlet. So I got that, and I did do Trey Tucker. He's the hot hand. I got him for 25. He should get 20, 25. This was just to boost it up, but I feel Trey Tucker is the only person that's probably going to get some yards on that whole out of the wide receivers against this strong defense. Because I learned my lesson betting against Bronco, and their defense is still the same as last year. Definitely shut down the wide receivers, but I think Trey Tucker, with his speed, he could get the 25 on like a bomb or a miss communication on the defense. So those are the only 3 props I got for that game. Cortland Sutton, Javon Williams, and Trey Tucker.
All right, I like it. So there is something I gotta mention here. Like I just have to, because we all want to see both sides of the ball here, right? You got to look at both teams. Las Vegas has, uh, the Raiders have the Broncos number. I mean, I didn't know, I didn't understand, I didn't know it was this bad. So the Raiders have beat the Broncos in 8 straight games. Not only that, when the Raiders are underdogs against the Broncos, they have covered in 8 straight games. So we got to take that into factor. I just can't personally see it. I'm still rocking with the Broncos here. I just had to put that out there. So we're hitting all angles here, letting y'all know. Because we're not just here to give y'all picks, we're here to give y'all information as well. So all right, and I personally like. I know everyone's all, McLaughlin. I know, but bro, take that man's receiving yards under. Please just keep taking it, keep taking that receiving yards under, man. They got it down to 8.5. I'm taking it under, bro. You can't tell me anything less. Give me McLaughlin's receiving yards under 8.5 today. All right. Let's keep it pushing here. We're making really good time, guys. Next game we got the Giants taking on the Seahawks. I know we got some Giant fans in the chat, man. Don't tell me we don't. I know we got some Giant fans in the chat, man. All right, so we got the Giants coming in, looking like I don't know how to put it, looking like the Giants, honestly. They're getting 7 points here. On the road, plus 240. You got the Seahawks laying 7 points, minus 298 at home. You got a total of 42.5, and it's favored to the over, man. So you got a team coming in, 3-1 in the Seahawks, and then Giants, they actually won a game. They're 1-3, I believe. The line did open up at 6. So you are seeing money come in on Seattle, but for good reason. I kind of get why we should fade Seattle here, especially with this many points. I mean, you're up to a touchdown already. All right. And that's a lot of points. I don't care who you are. 7 points for any team in the NFL is a lot of points that you really need to consider when you're betting and laying that number. All right, you really have to, because that is a big number, man. The defense looked awful against the Lions, and that worries me. The Seahawks had a really, really light schedule for the first 3 games, and honestly, man, the one time they run into a team with a pulse, what happens? They get their asses whooped, right? So I get it. I get it. But you know, now you're going back with a team that is ass with the Lions. So I mean with the Giants. So you kind of got to put that into perspective that we did see them look decent against the teams that were weak, and then they got their ass kicked versus a team that was good. This is a Giants team that you know they do keep games close in a way, but they're losing games, man. And the way they're losing games is completely their fault. They are in their own way. I don't know, man. It's the Seahawks for me. I'm probably not going to bet this game. Um, but you got to go Seahawks here. I mean, there's no other way. Giants will find a way to lose this game. That's basically what I'm saying. They might keep it close, but they will find a way to lose this game. I do like what's that boy's name? Charbonnet. I do like him over his receiving yards today. I have yet to see him not hit his receiving yards. I really don't. I think he's hit his receiving yards in every game. Everyone is not even looking that way, but that's what's cashing. So give me they're at, I can't imagine them being too high.
13.5. I was on it with you.
Man, let's go, man. Give me that shit, bro. I know he's cleared that in his last 5 games.
Every game this season.
Yeah, bro, give me that shit, man. So Charbonnet over 13.5 receiving yards. Let's get it. All right, let's go to It's Lit. What you got?
Yep. Just piggybacking off that, they ranked 26 in receiving yards given to the running back too. So definitely love it. Great spot, and he's hit every game this season. So I'm
I
with him on
fucking
that.
love it, dude.
Yeah. My other legs, I only had 2 other legs. Tyler Lockett, 25 receiving yards. I feel like DK is going to get most of the attention, and Lockett's been hitting, so I like him for 25, and then Kenneth Walker for 50 rushing yards. And yeah, I'm pretty much with you. I think Seahawks should take this one.
Yeah, man. Giants will find a way to lose. All right, I love it, man. All right, let's go to Young Dell.
All right, so I'm only betting on one guy this game. I like DK to get 60 plus, and also if you want to get sweaty, I want him to get 2 touchdowns.
Ooh, I love it. Metcalf is
Easy.
definitely
Yeah.
able to do that. Man, he was a money maker last year, bro. Last year he made me a ton of money last year, man. All right, I love it, man. Let's go to AI Tony.
Yeah, definitely. I'm on board with everything you guys say. I did put this in my YouTube also. This is one of my picks. I do have Kenneth Walker, the third, over 70 yards rushing. DK for anytime touchdown. I also have a first quarter receiving for DK, 9.5. And then I also have DK 3 receptions. I think him and Lockett should have a good game. But I do like that Charbonnet one. I might add that one in. With this one, make a 5 leg or take off the first quarter. But yeah, I'm all Seahawks on this game. I'm gonna fade New York this week and everything.
Yup, I'm with you. I mean, if this line, remember this game don't start until 4:25. If this line keeps climbing, when we start talking 7.5, 8. I mean, right now it's still a little high for me, for my blood. But I do think you could feel comfortable with the Seahawks money line parlay piece here. I really do. But if this line gets any higher, I'm walking on shaky ground there. I don't like laying more than a touchdown or near a touchdown with many teams in the NFL. It just has to be a really right spot, or I simply take the underdog. All right. Next game we got the Green Bay Packers, and they are taking on the Rams. So we got the Packers taking on the Rams here. It looks like we got the Packers coming in, laying 3 points on the road. They are minus 162 in this game, and you got the Rams getting 3 points at home at a plus 136. And we're getting a total at 49. The total opened up at 47.5. So people are hitting the over. And the line opened up at a 3.5. So it looks like the Rams are getting a little love here. I love the over here. I think we get a higher scoring game. I think you could really find some gems when we talk about props in this game. I just see this being an over spot. I mean, you got an LA team here that is really trying to get something going. I mean, you can't go 1-4 to start the season, bro. I mean, they're going to be gunning today. They've won their only home game so far. It has been at home. So we do got to take that into consideration. The Rams are coming off of a pretty bad performance against the Bears last week. And Stratford, I don't know what's going on, man. Like, you got to do better, bro. Like, he's got to. I don't care I don't care who you throw it to. You got to do something. He is just not producing, man. And Stratford is a big issue. He is, but I think he wakes up here. I really do. We seen him look decent at home. I think he could do it. Like Green Bay, who they play last week? Minnesota, right? Yeah, they played Minnesota. They did look better in the second half. I didn't watch that game, so I'm looking up the game now. Um, they had a good day. Looked better in the second half. It looks like, but the whole thing here is the Packers' offense has been dangerous to start the season. I also think that Stratford is going to find a way to wake up today. So I really do like this Packers offense. I do. I like them a lot. I think Stratford comes out and has a big game today. I know he hasn't shown it yet, but I really think he wakes up today. I think this is going to be a shootout. If the Rams don't want to get blown out, they have to match scores here. And I think that's exactly what happens. This total is telling us a story here, man. So give me the over 49 here. Take the over 48 and a half. I think there's plenty of props we could look at in this game. I'll come back to them, but like I said, give me the over 47 and a half, 48 and a half, wherever you get it at. And let's go to AI Tony. What you got?
Yeah, so I do got a couple props on this. LA has allowed the most passing touchdowns to QB, so I do have Jordan Love over 1.5. LA has also allowed the most rushing yards to running backs, so I got Josh Jacobs over 50, and I got Kyren Williams for 2 receptions. He'll cover that, and I also have Tutu Atwell for 40 yards receiving. Like you said, he should get back on his game. Hopefully he'll find Tutu because they're really short on receivers in LA. So I think he'll be his main target, and that's the 4 leg I got going on for that game.
I love it, bro. That love over 1.5 touchdowns is love.
Yeah, it'll be this game. It'll be this
Yeah,
game.
I love that, dude. I love that look. All right, let's go to Lit.
Yeah, me and Tony got pretty much the same legs, but I do have some other ones as well. So yeah, I like the Jordan Love 1.5 touchdowns, 225 passing yards as well. I like Kyron for a touchdown, Kyron Williams.
Yeah.
Josh Jacobs, I'm with you on the yards. You can go 40 if you want to put on a builder, but I'm with you on the 50. Dontavian Wicks, I like him for 40 receiving yards, and Jaden Reed for 50 receiving yards. And I'm with you again on Tutu Atwell for 40.
I love it, man. I love it. All right, Young Dell, what you got?
All right, so I actually faded this game. I didn't really like this matchup, so kind of faded it.
I don't blame you.
Wait, what'd you say?
You said you faded it.
Oh, you're just staying away? Okay.
Yeah, I'm staying away from this one.
All right. I do have a sneaky one here. I mean, if you've been watching Packers game, I guess it wouldn't be that sneaky, but a lot of people probably won't think about taking it. What about Love for a touchdown?
Russian?
I mean, yeah, Love, he scored a touchdown in the Packers' last 2 games as road favorites, and they got him at a plus 330.
That's not bad.
No, I think he'll find the end zone, bro. I think there's going to be a lot of scoring in this game. Yeah, I just seen the price and it caught my eye. All right, let's get on to the last game of the night, man, and we'll get you good people up out of here. We're going to build a parlay as well at the end of the show. All right, so we got the last game of the night, guys. It looks like we got the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Steelers here. So we got the Cowboys coming in as a 3-point underdog on the road, where you got the Steelers laying 3 points here at home. You got a total of 44 in this game. The Cowboys are plus 124 on the road, and the Steelers are a minus 148 in this game. So, the line opened up at 2.5. The total opened up at 44.5. So the total has went down to a 44, and it looks like there's a little bit of love on the Cowboys here, and I expect nothing else, right? Nothing less than there to be love on the Cowboys. Everyone loves betting the Cowboys, no matter how bad they are. I'm leaning Steelers. So it's a lean for me. This team has not looked bad at all. They do have a slow start. They need to take care of the ball a lot better. We have seen some bad fumbles from the Steelers. They kind of get in their own way, you know what I mean? So I do think that the Steelers need a good bounce back game. And them being favored against the Cowboys here tells me a lot. Dallas, they weren't exactly dominant in their win over a Giants team. Let's be real. They did not look great against the Giants, man, last weekend. And that worries me. I think this one's got everything to be a low scoring, nasty ass game that turns into defense, defense, defense. And I think the Steelers love to play that type of game. You got to give me the Steelers here. I mean, I got a couple really good defensive looks in this game. I would love to hear where you guys are at on this one. I personally think you got to uh, look for TJ Watt sacks. I think he has a huge game in this one. Take my man any way you can get him. All right, let's go to AI Tony.
Nah, Steelers fan, not touching it.
All
I don't
right.
bet. I don't bet on the Steelers. I don't bet against Steelers. The only thing I would do, I'm putting a little parlay together is Justin Fields anytime touchdown. That's it. Other than that, I'm not touching Najee. I'm not touching Pickens. CD Lamb, but that's still going to bite me in the ass because I'm a Steelers fan, and now he's not going to score.
Yeah. All right. Let's go to Lit.
Yeah, very limited on this one. Think I'm gonna go with Justin Fields for 40 rushing yards. I have your boy Pickens on here, Tony. You got him for 4 receptions. I love Pickens.
Yeah, he came through last week for y'all.
He did. Um, and I was trying to find a spot for Lamb here because I think he's gonna have a decent game here, but I'm not sure where I want to go yet. I think I would stick with the 50 receiving yards to play it safe, but he might find the end zone as well. I just got a feeling Lamb's gonna have a nice game today. But yeah, stand away from this one for the most part.
All right. How about you, Young Dell? You got anything for this one?
Yes, sir. Right, this game is actually a good one. So I like CD Lamb getting 70 to 90 receiving yards. I like George Pickens getting at least 50, but he might have like 70 as well. That's my only two props for this one.
All right. So I got a couple props for y'all in this one. I like some defensive props in this one. Like I said, take Watt any way you can get them. I also do know Steelers at home. Justin Fields likes to snap. At least that's what we've seen this so far this year. He's always been a better QB at home. It doesn't matter where he's at. He's always been a better QB when he's at home. I think Justin Fields' passing yards is probably a good look in this game. I mean, he looks like he's hit at least 250 in his last 4 home games. From what I'm seeing here,
Yeah, his
he's hit
line
a.
was low too at like 187. I was looking at it as well.
I see a 239. Oh, that's passing and rushing. I'm looking at
Yeah.
passing and rushing. Yeah. So I like his passing yards and rushing. Honestly, that's a good thing to bring up too. Is Fields using his legs, right? He could probably get that run game going today. I mean, he's put up 50 plus rushing yards. I mean, I don't know how many times I've seen him. And he's playing the NFC East today. Yeah, bro. You definitely gotta look into Fields rushing here as well. But I do think ultimately this will be a lower scoring game. All right, man. Let's put together this parlay. That's all we got. Let's put together this parlay, and we will get you guys up out of here, man. All right, we're going to start with AI Tony. Give us your absolute best play of the day that you want to add into this parlay?
It will have to be. I'm leaning towards Jacobs 40. It's probably gonna be Jacobs 40 or Jordan. No, do Jordan Mason 60 yards. That's easy. That should hit.
All
Jordan
right,
Mason 60 yards.
you said Mason 16 yards.
60. 60.
Oh, what did I say? 16?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I wish. Better slam that,
That'll
y'all.
be the first quarter. That's first quarter. If you want to run the first quarter, then go right ahead.
All right, so Mason 60 plus
It's at 114.
rushing yards.
Yep.
All right, I love it, man. Let me lock this in right now. All right. Let's go to Lit. Give us your best bet of the day, man.
I'm gonna run it back to Jaden Reed, receiving yards. Do you want the regular line, or we can run 50?
Give us whatever you want to add it in there for. It doesn't matter. We're making a parlay.
Okay, yeah, run the 50. 50 receiving yards. Jaden Reed.
All right. Hold on, I'm trying to find them.
Jaden Reed 50. Yep. Got it.
You got it?
Yep.
All right, I'm trying to get it on mine now. Go ahead, Dell. Young Dell, what you got for us, man?
All right, so mine is the king himself, Derrick Henry,
Yep.
50 rushing, but you can, if you want to up the lines, probably like 60. I'm not sure what 50's at.
So Derrick Henry. So you want 60?
Yeah, we can take him 60. Sure.
All right, so that's so Henry 60 plus.
And then he said Jaden Reed 50 plus.
50 plus, yeah.
Reed 50 plus receiving. All right, and then it's on me. We are going Charbonnet over his 13 and a half receiving.
I'm glad you said that because I was going to add that in anyway. I'm so glad you said that.
Yep, Charbonnet over his 13. I mean, if they give you an option for 10 plus, since it's a parlay, you can put that in there, but it doesn't matter. All right, AI Tony, you put all that together?
Yeah, you said Charbonnet 13 or 13.5?
13.5. If you can get the 10 plus, put the 10 plus in there.
I'll do 13.
But if not, just put the 13 and a half. I think he gets it either way.
Yeah. Yeah, 13.5. Got it. All right, it's plus 492.
All right, plus 492, man. All right, so I'll read it back to y'all one more time so you guys can hear it. We were off by one last week, and that was a 7-leg parlay. So this one, we got Mason, 60 plus rushing yards. We got Reed, 50 plus receiving. We got Derrick Henry, 60 plus rushing. And then we got Charbonnet, over 13 and a half receiving.
Yeah, that total's a little bit different because I put Connor back in it. Let me put Mason back in. I put Connor back. Give me 1 second. Rush in. There we go. George Mason. What do we say? 60 on Mason? Right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Plus 304.
Plus 304. All right. I like it, man. It's good plus money. They look like very, very easy legs that could hit. And then obviously you guys can see where we're at here. I honestly like all these guys. Maybe not Charbonnet, but it's possible. But definitely Mason, Reed, and Henry, I like for touchdowns.
Yep.
Hey, I want to make us.
Go ahead.
No,
Y'all want to make a sweaty collab? Like
Yeah,
the
we
two
got-
touchdowns?
I started building one right now, but you do yours first, and then I'll give you my sweaty one in a second. Pause. Pause.
Yo, no.
Pause.
City is crazy. But hey, it's lit. You trying to make a 2 touchdown collab? Like,
Okay, I'm with y'all. I'm down.
I like Henry for 2.
All right, hold on. I gotta do it
Yeah,
through
it's
my
about
phone.
to take me a
Not,
second. Yeah.
not registering on my computer.
I already know plugged in. He gonna take DK for 2.
I like that. I do. I like that.
All right, so we got Henry for 2 and DK for 2.
Something's telling me. Hold on. I think I know where I'm going. Hold up.
And then I gotta throw one in because I got one right now. Pause.
Yeah. Wait, no. Yo.
Yeah, y'all tripping, bro.
Mason for 2. I'm gonna do Mason for 2.
I like
for
it.
2.
Either Mason or Cooper. I think it's gonna be Mason. Let's do Mason.
All right. So what you guys lit? What you got?
And now I feel like I'm forced to do a running back. Yeah.
You don't have to.
No, because those are the easier ones, honestly.
Yeah.
So that'd be more safe. But yeah, give me a second. Hold up.
So he said he taking Dak Prescott for 2.
Dak.
Shit,
Hey, you be on some
Watch it
shit,
actually
bro.
happen though. Watch it actually happen.
No.
Hey, that's how it be.
Everybody gonna be hitting my DM like, bro, you're the one. Dak got 2.
The only thing I could think of, even it's out of the realm, but someone in Chicago could probably get 2, and someone in Houston could probably get 2. Oh no, Washington. Someone in Cleveland Browns could probably get 2 because that Washington secondary is trash.
Facts. Hey, I think I'd go Cooper too.
Oh, there you go.
But that's it. I was going to try to go running back. Make it
So go
safe.
running back.
That was my whole problem.
Yeah, go running back.
Go running back.
All right.
Don't feel forced to be
Yeah.
a receiver.
Facts. No, I don't feel forced for a receiver. I feel forced for the running back. But I think I would go.
So should we take DK off too, or you think DK can get 2?
Josh J. Oh, we running DK on there?
I was joking, but he said he liked it.
Yeah, I put DK on here.
No, I wouldn't put DK on there.
Yeah, who's your two?
Yeah,
Who's your
I wouldn't
two?
put DK on there.
All right, so we got Derrick Henry, we got Mason for 2.
Yeah, that's the
All right,
only 2, man.
If I go running back, I'm gonna be weird and go Josh Jacobs. All right, but
Okay.
if we taking whoever, I'm gonna go with Coop. So
you
whichever
want
one
Coop
y'all
or you
feel more
want-
safe with.
No, who do you want more? That's who you want more, man.
It's not what the odds are.
I'm feeling Coop. Honestly.
Take Cooper.
Yeah,
Take
the odds
Coop
for
then.
Coop is
I gave y'all the
Coop is
option.
1,700. The odds for Coop
All
is
right.
1,700. Just FYI. And then who's the other one?
Josh Jacobs.
Oh yeah, Josh Jacobs.
His odds are plus 450. So it's really up to you. And if you want to go wide receiver, Jaden Reed could probably get 2 against this LA.
I like him for a first touchdown today.
I love it.
Reed.
Yeah, I like Reed for a first touchdown today.
Yeah. So do you want to do Reed or do you want to do Cooper?
I think he leaning Cooper.
I feel like the let's go Cooper. But I feel like the universe was trying to tell us to go with Reed because we just ended up there out of nowhere.
Yeah, and I think that's going to be the higher scoring game, yo.
Okay,
yeah, me
so
too. I like
go.
the Packers game.
There you go. All right, so let's do Reed so that if it does lose, we won't blame it.
No, that's cool. I like Reed. Let's get it.
All right, so what you like plugged in? 2 touchdowns.
2 touchdowns?
Yeah.
First one, did you guys put in ETN?
No, we didn't get ETN.
Yeah, give me him. I like him for a first touchdown as well, but I definitely like him for 2, bro.
Five probably gonna get us like 10K. What?
Yeah, I always try to look for first touchdowns because normally if you got a way better chance of guys who score the first touchdown, they got the whole rest of the game to get you
To
number
get a
2.
second.
So that's why I always try to look for guys that I think will get a first touchdown to take for 2. So the first guy that pops up in my head is Etienne for that one for Travis. So give me him for 2+.
Yep. So the odds are 54,416.
Insane, bro. You could put $1 on that and eat.
That's what I'm doing. I'm putting $2.
Yeah.
And I do have a QB one because you brought it to my attention. With the love, I just created it just now. Just based on the defenses that have let up a lot of rushing touchdowns to QBs. So if you want to do this, go ahead. I put $2 on it. You could take off whoever you want to take off. You could keep on whoever you want to keep on. So this is all QBs running for a touchdown. It's Lamar, Jaden Daniels, Josh Allen, Jordan Love, and these two you could keep on or you could take off. Daniel Jones and Justin Fields. $2 will get you $2,283. So you could change that up as you want. It's 100,000 odds for this hitting. So the Daniel Jones one is a little, but Seahawks have given up the 4th most rushing touchdowns to quarterbacks. And Dallas has given up a lot of rushing touchdowns to quarterbacks. That Jordan Love, that's you. So if that one doesn't hit, that's all on you. Josh Allen will probably get it. Lamar will probably get it. And Jaden Daniels will be scrambling. And they have offensive plays designed for him to get the touchdown anyway. So those will probably hit.
I love it. All right,
6
can we
touchdowns.
go over the 2+ touchdowns again, just for the people listening?
Yep. So I got for the 2+, we got Derrick Henry.
Okay, Henry.
We got Travis Etienne. We got Jordan Mason. And we got Jaden Reed. And that's a plus 55,340.
That shit sounds sweet. All right, I love it, man. All right, let's get you guys all plugged in for the people. Tell them where they could go to follow you and find your work, and yeah, we'll get up out of here, man. So let's start with AI Tony, man. Tell the good people where they can find you, man, and the work you do.
Yep. So you can find me on Twitter at AI_Tony Betts. Discord is closed right now. We're under construction. We're going to be launching the NFL AI bot in a few weeks. We're getting all the data together, and we'll be good to go. You'll be able to look up player performance probability props, team probability props, and defense probability props. It's basically a lab for you to go in, do your research. We'll have NBA coming soon. NHL is up right now. We're finishing up MLB. I didn't do the price yet for those packages because all these sports intertwine. So once that's done, I'll post what the cost will be, and you could buy whatever package you want for the time of that season. And we've been hitting a lot of MLBs, and NBA is where we made our most money last year. The Arbitron line gives you exactly what the AI thinks it's gonna that player is gonna hit that line by performance probabilities. So it's a good tool. Come in, just check out all the stuff, and I do post my picks on Twitter. So just follow me there, and I do have a YouTube. I posted today's picks on the YouTube. Just search AI Tony YouTube, and you can see the 3 picks and the touchdown parlays that I posted for today. So thanks again for having me. It was great being on here, Plug.
Absolutely, bro. I love having you on here, man. And I vouch for that. I vouch for his AI bot, man. The AI Tony bot. I mean, during the MLB, if you guys were in Plug Talk and you guys took some of the home run props, I mean,
Yep.
you made a lot of money. So I can't wait to see what it offers for NBA and NFL and all the other sports, NHL. So very cool, man. I can't wait to start using it on the show.
Yep,
Yeah, man. Thanks for coming back, man. All right, let's go to It's Lit, man. Tell the good people where they can find you and any services you have and how to follow you.
Yep. Catch me on X Same as my display name at its_lit24. Got the 3-day free trial still running in the pinned tweet. So you can come get all of the VIP plays in the Discord right there. Yeah, and I think I'm gonna drop another lotto for y'all in a little bit. So keep a lookout on the Twitter. Appreciate you having me as well. Forgot to thank you again. Thank you.
Yeah, bro, absolutely, bro. I appreciate you coming back, man. Always a pleasure having you on the show, man. Make sure you guys go and follow It's Lit. Very easy to find them on Twitter. They're go follow AI Tony. It's their display names. They're up here giving you guys their time and their picks for free. They're not getting paid for this, so at least you could do is follow them and subscribe to what they got going on. All right, Young Del, you want to plug yourself in, let people know where they can find you, any services that you have, and all that.
All right, so my socials is YUNGD3LL, and I'm on Shark Duel, and I do football, well, NFL, college football, KBO, overseas basketball, and once NBA starts up on the 22nd, we're gonna be heavy on that too. But yeah, if you want to join a winning chat, come join the chat. Get some wins. Also, appreciate you for having me too.
Yeah, always, bro. You guys are welcome every week, man. Every week you guys are welcome. All right. So you guys already know who I am, man. You know where to find me. You guys can find me at the Outlet Sports Ventures. The Discord is up and popping. It's free to join. I have, if you guys know, obviously NHL is about to start. I'm a menace when it comes to the NHL. Very good at the NHL. You can get a whole season of NHL for $75 with me, and I mean, you can't beat that. It's my picks only. It's only NHL, but for $75, my props will pay for that in the first week, man. Not even. I give a lot of plus money props in the NHL, and I have not had a losing season in NHL yet. So, knock on wood, but I don't need to. We are very good at NHL. College basketball is on the way, which is my absolute best sport. So right now is the time to join, man. But definitely get on board with me. I got my max bet today. I got a max bet in the NFL, man. You can get that play for $5. It's a max bet. Don't miss out. I rarely give these bets out, and when I do, we have a extremely good record. I think we're what 4-1 in the last 5 on these max bets. I usually call them the nuke of the day. That's what they're normally called, the nuke of the day. But today this is just a straight up max bet, play of the month type of deal, right? So make sure you guys tap in, man. You could DM me and get a hold of me that way, and I'll send you the link. All right, guys, this was Plug Talk, man. Young Dell, It's Lit, AI Tony. I appreciate you guys coming on, man. Great show. We gave some great picks, some big lottos. Let's get to the bread, man. It's NFL Sunday. Let's make some money. Believe me, when these plays start cashing, I'll be shouting y'all out for sure. Don't be on the sidelines, y'all. You guys were in this show for a reason. I hope you brought a pen, because I did. A pen and a notebook and jotted some shit down, or go back and listen to the replay. But one way or another, man, let's make tonight a winning night. I appreciate all you guys, man. Yeah, man, let's make some money.
Yeah, good luck, everybody. Let's get some money.
Yes, sir. All right,
Say, let's
Club
get the
Talk will
bag.
be up. Club Talk will be up tomorrow, guys, at 10:30. All right, 10:30 tomorrow morning.
Right.
And believe me, we're going to be going back talking about some of these lottos that we hit today.
Let's
'Cause I
go.
know they hitting.
Let's go.
All right, y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
All right, y'all.